It's genuinely mind-blowing how quickly the world of crypto has just exploded. I mean, every time you turn around, there's some new coin, right? Some new platform, all this buzz about potential fortune.
It's wild, yeah.
But, you know, that incredible growth, it has this dark side, a real and honestly present danger that we really have to confront today, scams. And what makes these crypto scams so particularly nasty is their finality. Unlike traditional fraud where, you know, there might be ways to recover funds.
Right, chargebacks, bank interventions.
Exactly. But with crypto, once it's gone, well, it's usually gone for good. That's
Yeah.
a pretty sobering thought, isn't it?
It really is that inherent irreversibility.
Yeah.
It's a core feature, sure, gives you autonomy, but wow, does it become a massive vulnerability with scams?
Yeah.
There's just no central undo button. So this deep dive, really focusing on equipping you with the knowledge to protect yourself, it's absolutely crucial.
Totally agree. And that's exactly our mission today. We want to make sure you listening right now are armed with the info you need to navigate this space safely. Think of this as your essential survival guide to crypto scams. We're drawing heavily on the expertise of Dr. Puyon Gamari.
Oh yeah, the Swiss economist.
That's the one. A visionary who's been meticulously studying this exact issue. His insights are, well, invaluable.
Absolutely. Dr. Gamari's work really highlights something vital. Just understanding the tech isn't enough. We have to understand the tactics, the evolving ways these malicious actors prey on enthusiasm, and sometimes, let's be honest, just a lack of experience.
Right, right. So what's our game plan for this deep dive? We're going to break down the most common warning signs, you know, the red flags. We'll shine a light on the different kinds of scams lurking out there. And most importantly, give you actionable steps, things you can actually do to safeguard your crypto.
Whether you're seasoned or just starting out.
Exactly. Doesn't matter if you're a pro trader or just crypto curious, this stuff is vital. We'll aim to keep it clear, practical, and definitely not overwhelming. Okay.
That's good.
All right, let's unpack this. Starting with something that casts a really wide net. These unsolicited offers.
Ah, yes. This is often ground zero for scams, right?
Yeah.
Think about your digital life, email, social media feeds. How often do you see promises that just seem, well, almost too good to believe?
All the time.
Sky-high returns, zero risk practically, free crypto giveaways just popping up, or those exclusive limited-time investment opportunities landing right in your DMs.
Oh, yeah, the exclusive ones. It's all about grabbing your attention, making you feel like you've stumbled onto some secret, right?
Yeah.
A golden ticket. And these scammers, they are masters at creating that urgency, aren't they? That act now or miss out forever feeling?
Precisely. That pressure, that's a huge red flag. They don't want you to pause. They don't want you to think, to do your own digging. They thrive on impulse.
Right. Key insight here. Scammers prey on that desire for quick riches, for exclusivity. If an offer feels like it needs an instant yes or you'll lose out, that's your signal. Step back. Breathe.
It's that FOMO, fear of missing out. They weaponize it.
Exactly. Especially in crypto, which is already so fast-paced and hyped, they just amplify it. So what's our best defense then against these tempting but potentially dangerous unsolicited messages?
Honestly, the strategy's simple, but it needs discipline. Just ignore them.
Just straight up ignore.
Yep. Don't click, don't reply, don't engage.
Yeah.
If a message pops up from someone you don't know, promising unbelievable gains, asking for crypto or personal info, alarm bells should be ringing loudly. Always. Always do your own research from independent sources. Don't trust the links they send you. Go directly to the official website, the verified social channels. And like you said, resist that pressure. A real opportunity won't vanish if you take 5 minutes to check it out.
Solid advice. Okay, moving on. Another really common tactic, not just in crypto, but definitely rampant here, is phishing.
Ah, phishing. Yeah, basically digital impersonation. Scammers send emails, texts, DMs, designed meticulously to look like they're from legitimate crypto places, exchanges you use, wallet providers.
Ones you trust.
Exactly. And the goal, trick you into clicking a bad link. A link that takes you to a fake website built just to steal your data.
And when we say data in crypto, we're talking keys to the kingdom, right? Passwords, private keys, those recovery phrases.
Absolutely. The crown jewels. Once they get those, it's game over.
Yeah.
They can access your crypto, drain your accounts, like that.
Wow.
And some of these phishing sites are scary good, almost indistinguishable from the real thing.
Okay, so what are the telltale signs, the little clues that can help us spot these fakes?
Be hyper-vigilant about links and unsolicited messages, even if the sender looks familiar. Hover your mouse over the link first. See the actual URL it leads to.
Right, don't just click.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Look for HTTPS, that secure connection. But warning, Even some phishing sites use HTTPS now, so it's not foolproof.
Okay, good to know.
Critically examine the domain name. Look for tiny misspellings, extra characters, maybe a .net instead of a .com. Easy to miss if you're rushing.
Uh-huh.
And remember this. Legit crypto companies will never ask for your private keys, passwords, or recovery phrases via email, text, or DM. Never. If you get a request like that, it's 100% a scam.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. And finally, just look at the quality. Misspellings, weird grammar, awkward phrasing, often a dead giveaway. It's not from a professional outfit.
Makes sense. And for proactive protection against phishing, what should people be doing?
Two-factor authentication, 2FA. Enable it everywhere you can. On every crypto account. It's a crucial extra layer.
Okay.
Also, type in the URLs yourself. Don't click links and messages. Go directly to your exchange or wallet site by typing it into the browser.
Good habit.
And again, never ever share that private info if you doubt a message. Contact the company directly through their official support channels. Find those on their real website, not from the suspicious message.
Okay, good. Let's shift gears.
Yeah.
Something that was huge a few years back and sadly still pops up. Fake ICOs, initial coin offerings. For anyone maybe newer, can you quickly break down what an ICO is and how scammers messed with it?
Sure. So an ICO is basically crypto crowdfunding. New projects sell their own unique digital tokens to raise capital. Kind of like an IPO for stocks, but crypto.
Right.
And while many legit projects launched this way, the lack of regulation early on made it a playground for scammers. They'd whip up massive hype for a new token, promise insane returns.
Get rich quick.
Totally. Collect a ton of funds, and then, poof, vanish, leaving investors with worthless tokens.
So, creating hype and then disappearing with the crypto. What are the main red flags for a fake ICO?
Okay, biggest one. An unverifiable or totally anonymous team. Legit projects usually have public teams, people with actual experience you can check. If you can't find credible info on the team or their LinkedIn looks fake, major alarm bell.
Right, transparency matters.
Huge. Another thing, the white paper. This document should detail the project's vision, tech, roadmap, tokenomics, everything. If there's no white paper or it's vague, poorly written, full of jargon but no substance, be extremely careful.
Okay.
And like we said with unsolicited offers, be super wary of guaranteed returns or anything sounding ridiculously lucrative. Crypto is volatile. No guarantees. Period.
So protecting yourself from fake ICOs boils down to
due diligence. Research that team, verify identities, check their backgrounds on LinkedIn, see if they've actually done anything.
think deep.
Exactly. Scrutinize that white paper. Does it make sense? Is the tech viable? Is the roadmap realistic? And maintain healthy skepticism about those wild promises. It sounds too good to be true.
It probably is. Always. Okay. Now let's talk about the platforms themselves, the exchanges where we actually trade crypto. Are there fake ones we need to watch out for?
Unfortunately, yes. Fake exchanges are another big threat. These fraudulent sites are designed to perfectly mimic legitimate ones. They might lure you in with super low fees or promises of instant withdrawals.
The bait.
Always bait. The goal is to get you to deposit your crypto. Then suddenly, you might find you can't log in or the whole platform just disappears along with your funds.
That's genuinely terrifying. So how can you tell if an exchange is legit or not?
User reviews are your friend here. See what others are saying. If an exchange has almost no feedback or it's overwhelmingly negative, big red flag.
Makes sense.
Also, be cautious with exchanges advertising fees way lower than everyone else, often a trick. And transparency is key. A real exchange should have clear info about its operations, its team, its regulatory compliance. If that's hard to find or vague, be wary.
So it sounds like sticking with the well-known players we mentioned, Binance, Coinbase, Kraken earlier, is generally safer.
Generally, yes. While no platform is risk-free, established ones have a track record, better security usually, and more regulatory oversight. If you're considering a newer exchange, you have to do extensive research. Check their security, their support quality, their compliance, before sending any money.
Got it. Okay, moving from trading to storing. Wallets. We know keeping private keys safe is critical, but are there even fake crypto wallets designed to steal them?
Absolutely. Just like fake exchanges, scammers create malicious apps or services disguised as legit wallets. Their whole purpose is to steal your private keys or your crypto directly.
How do they do that?
They might prompt you to enter your recovery phrase, those crucial 12 or 24 words, maybe saying it's for backup or verification. Once they have that,
Like, have your crypto.
Exactly. They can empty your real wallet.
Wow. Nightmare fuel. How do we spot these fake wallets?
Check reviews and ratings in the official app stores carefully. Few reviews or mostly negative ones mentioning security issues. Big warning sign.
Okay.
Also, be super cautious about app permissions. Why does a crypto wallet need access to your camera or contacts? Unnecessary permissions are suspicious.
Right.
And look closely at the interface. If it claims to be from a known provider but looks off, has typos, or inconsistencies compared to the official version, probably a fake.
So where should we get our wallets from?
Only download from official, reputable sources, the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, or directly from the provider's verified website. Double-check the developer name listed.
Good point.
And we sound like a broken record, but it's vital. A genuine wallet provider will never ask for your private keys or recovery phrase, ever. Guard that info like your life depends on it. Because your crypto life does.
Definitely. Okay, another tactic that seems pretty common now, fake airdrops. What's the deal with those?
So legitimate airdrops happen. New projects sometimes distribute free tokens to generate awareness, get their crane out there.
Like a marketing tactic.
Exactly. But scammers copy this. They impersonate real projects, send out unsolicited messages, you've won free tokens, or claim your reward here.
Sounds tempting.
It is. But here's the catch. Often, these fake airdrops ask you to send a small amount of crypto first. Maybe they call it a gas fee or verification fee to receive a much larger reward.
The old send money to get money trick.
Precisely. You send a small amount and, surprise, the promised bigger airdrop never arrives.
So the free crypto is just bait. What are the signs an airdrop offer is bogus?
Unsolicited announcements are a huge one. If you get a message about an airdrop you weren't expecting and you can't find it announced on the project's official channel's website, verified social media, be extremely suspicious.
Check the source.
Always. And remember, real airdrops never require you to send crypto to receive free tokens. If they ask for any payment, even a tiny amount, it's almost certainly a scam.
Okay, that's a clear line.
Also, be super careful with links in these announcements. Fake airdrop sites often have slightly altered URLs or completely unrelated domain names. Easy to get fooled.
So how do listeners protect themselves from these?
Verify, verify, verify. Always check the legitimacy directly through the project's official channels. Don't trust random messages. And if they ask for crypto to get crypto, run away.
Got it.
And just generally look for inconsistencies, weird website design, spelling errors, often signs of a fake.
Okay, let's dig into something that can be really damaging because it plays on group psychology and FOMO, pump and dump schemes. How do those work in crypto?
Right. These are nasty. A group coordinates to buy up a lot low-value crypto, often called a shitcoin or penny crypto. Their goal is purely to artificially inflate the price.
The pump.
Exactly. Then they blast social media, forums, chat groups with hype, often misleading info, to lure others in. This coin's going to the moon.
Get in now.
Right. This new wave of buying pushes the price even higher. Once it hits a target the original group set, they all sell off their holdings to dump.
Crashing the price.
Crashing it hard, leaving everyone who bought in late, based on the hype, holding worthless bag.
Man, that's manipulative. What are the signs a coin might be getting pumped and dumped?
Be really suspicious of sudden massive price surges. With no clear reason, no news, no tech updates, but the price is vertical. Red flag.
Okay.
Also, watch out for aggressive hype online, especially from random accounts or groups just relentlessly pushing one specific coin. Exactly. And look for weird spikes in trading volume, especially in low-cap coins with little real-world use.
So the key is probably resist that urge to chase the pump, right?
Absolutely. Be super cautious of influencers or groups hyping a coin without real analysis. Do your own research. Always. Understand the project, the tech, the team, the actual utility.
Fundamentals matter.
They do. Be especially wary of coins with no clear use case that are suddenly rocketing. If it looks like easy money, quick riches, it's probably a trap.
Okay. Lastly, let's touch on fake support requests. Another sneaky way scammers try to exploit trust.
Yeah, this one's insidious. Fraudsters pretend to be support agents from exchanges, wallets, whatever. They might contact you out of the blue, email, phone call, social media DM.
Unsolicited contact again.
Always a red flag.
Okay.
They'll claim there's an urgent issue with your account, suspicious activity, security breach. To fix it, they pressure you. Send crypto to this address, give us your password, tell us your recovery phrase.
And that urgency is key to their scam, right?
Absolutely. They use alarming language. Maybe threaten your account will be locked or funds lost if you don't act now. It's designed to make you panic, stop you from thinking straight or verifying.
So what's a safe way to handle these supposed support contacts?
Cardinal rule: never trust unsolicited contact from support. Legit companies won't randomly reach out asking for funds or sensitive info.
They wait for you to contact them.
Exactly. If you do have a concern, you initiate the contact through the platform's official support channels. Go to their real website or app, find the verified contact info there.
Don't click links in the suspicious message.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
And never, ever, under any circumstances, share your private keys, passwords, or recovery phrases with anyone claiming to be support, no matter how convincing they sound, period.
This has been incredibly eye-opening, just mapping out the sheer variety and sophistication sometimes of these crypto scams. It really drives home that constant vigilance is just non-negotiable.
It really is.
Yeah.
Given that irreversibility factor we started with, your knowledge, your awareness, your caution, that's your best defense. Understanding these tactics, recognizing the red flags we've talked about, that significantly boosts your ability to protect your assets.
Yeah. So to everyone listening, please take these tips seriously.
Yeah.
Apply them. Be skeptical. Do your homework. Don't let anyone rush you into a decision, especially with your money.
And just remember that old saying, holds true everywhere, but especially in crypto. If something sounds too good to be true.
It almost certainly is.
Exactly. Stay vigilant, be cautious, and always, always verify before you send crypto or share info.
Couldn't agree more. And just to leave you with something to think about, beyond these common scams we've covered, what new tricks might scammers be cooking up in this constantly changing decentralized world? And how can we as a community try to stay one step ahead, something to keep in the back of your mind as you navigate this exciting but, yeah, potentially perilous digital frontier?